Ever wonder when the Bronx had a shopping district so vibrant and busy that people called it the Bronx's Times Square? Follow to see borough pride before the Bronx became a punchline, because Fordham Road and Grand Concourse in the 40s through 70s was the Bronx commercial center with department stores and movie theaters and restaurants and thousands of people shopping, and the whole intersection felt like the heart of the borough. And if you were from the Bronx, you remember when Fordham and the Concourse meant something beyond just catching the train. Tell me if you shopped Fordham Road when it was the Bronx destination, because this was borough retail glory. The Grand Concourse was built in the early 1900s as the Bronx's answer to the Champs-Élysées, a wide tree-lined boulevard with Art Deco apartment buildings, and Fordham Road became the commercial strip that crossed it, creating this intersection that anchored the Central Bronx economically and culturally. The department stores were the anchors. Alexander's had a massive Fordham Road location that drew shoppers from across the Bronx, and locals would make the trip to Fordham specifically to shop at Alexander's, knowing they could get quality merchandise at prices that worked for Bronx working and middle-class families. The movie palaces were grand, ornate theaters showing first-run films, and the architecture made going to the movies feel like an event, not just entertainment, and Fordham Road theaters competed with Manhattan theaters for premieres and audiences. The restaurants and cafeterias served everyone, Bronx families eating out after shopping, and the diversity of food options reflected the borough's mix of Jewish and Italian and Irish, and later Puerto Rican and Black communities. The street life was vibrant, Fordham Road packed with shoppers, especially on weekends, and the energy felt urban and exciting, with people coming from every Bronx neighborhood to shop and socialize and participate in borough commercial life. The Grand Concourse buildings housed professionals and middle-class families, and living on the concourse near Fordham meant you were in the center of Bronx prosperity and culture, and the neighborhood had status and pride. The comparison to Times Square wasn't an exaggeration. Fordham and the Concourse had the density and activity and commercial importance that made it feel like the Bronx's equivalent to Manhattan's center. And Bronx residents took pride in having their own destination without needing to go to Manhattan. Then, starting in the 70s, the Bronx declined. White flight and disinvestment and the fiscal crisis hit the borough hard. And Fordham Road struggled as crime increased, and businesses closed, and the